Does Dave know that baby's mine?
It's Dave's baby. Do you hear? You've got nothing to do with it.
Not by my reckoning, love.
A certain sum of money was put into a policy by Mr. George Webb. Do you know him?
It's my dad, isn't it? George Webb, it's my dad.
You can't throw me out for one stupid mistake. I love you.
Yes, I'll marry you.
You mean it? Oh, bloody hell. We're getting married. Me and Santa. We're getting married. Stolen? What do you mean, stolen?
What's this all about? This is why the bloody police are looking for you again, is it?
Police?
It might be our names on the side of the van, but it actually belongs to Ryan Pratt.
You come back with me and face it.
I can't.
You can! Would we have to, Ryan? You can't just run away.
Joe.
Another northern sky, another motorway to ride. Another day like this, whatever will be, and we will be in Shrewsbury. Going all the way. Can we not just be together? I want to sleep where the sides don't ever change. With you.
Breakfast?
For the condemned man.
No. For my most favourite boy in the whole world.
Thanks, Mum.
I mean, it just doesn't add up, does it? It's cost you 60 quid a day to hire the van. Dave's only giving you 50 quid for the job. Means you're in a pocket be a teller.
Yeah, but Dad, we're only hiring it for half a day, so it's only 30 quid. Will you shut up whining?
So we make 20 quid. Mind having said that, if we had the van, it'd be 50.
But no, we have to get involved with some lying, thieving, half-scouts bastard.
That's enough.
I can't eat anymore.
What's up with her?
What do you think?
She hardly touched it.
You can be a thoughtless ganch sometimes. Do you know that, Luke?
What?
A senseless, gormless lump. I mean, she was his girlfriend. It's not going to be easy for her, standing up in court and giving evidence against him.
It's not going to be easy for any of us, Jimmy. For heaven's sake, give that dog some bacon round, will you?
No, my mum's right. I'm shitting myself. Sorry. I've never been in a courtroom in my life.
You think it's right for me? I'm supposed to be getting wed next week and I haven't even got a job because of that bastard.
He's created havoc in this family. And I mean to say, I know she's my daughter, but Lord above, you can't tell me she didn't know he had a criminal record. I mean, what they talk about, for heaven's sake. The only good thing that's come out of this is she's stopped seeing him, thank the Lord.
I suppose you've got to be a bloody criminal to get a cup of tea in this house.
Keep your voice down. If you upset him today, I'll never speak to you again as long as I live.
Is that a promise, Francine? Ah, Des, hello, son. All ready for this
Was
afternoon?
that all right for you, love?
Oh, no,
Now,
no,
and
need to
your
worry.
Gucci shirt.
Just a bunch
and
of
your
girls
suits
kicking the
back
ball
from
about.
cleaners.
I thought I told you to get your hair cut.
That's where I'm going now.
Hey, no, not you. I'm talking to
Yeah,
Ryan.
of course you can.
No, you just be
That
yourself.
don't belong,
They'll
will
do as
you?
I tell them anyway. OK, see you later. Is that lot sorted?
You're on about him getting his hair cut with that fungus growing out of your face. And why you have to have the interviews today, I'll never know.
Because I haven't got a team coach and the season's bloody just about to start, isn't it? And anyway, I couldn't hang around till 3:30 doing nothing. It'd drive me mad. I need somebody to take me mind off it.
And what about us? What about our needs? Be nice to be there for your son for once in his life. You could have taken us both out to lunch.
Oh, the Last Supper, you mean?
Oh, that's the trouble with you. You've got no faith. You've got him tried and found guilty before he's even entered that court.
Francine, he stole a van.
He did not steal it. He was conned, just like the Mullins were. He's just as much a victim as them. Oh, but because he's called Ryan Pratt and he's got a criminal record, he's the one who's taking the blame. Why do you always find the worst in him? Why?
Because that way I won't be disappointed.
What do you think about me getting married in white jeans and docks with a sort of... What's up?
Nothing.
With a sort of crop top, and I could get my belly button pierced. I know it'd piss your mum off, but... Right, there is something up here.
Ryan's in court this afternoon and I don't know how I'm going to get through it, that's all.
Don't tell me you're still in love with him after what he did to your family.
He didn't do it on purpose, he was just trying to help.
Funny way of helping him, Joe. Dropping him in shit.
He came back, didn't he? He could have just buggered off, but he didn't.
You do still love him? Oh, what are you going to be like when you see him?
I don't know.
Well, listen, if ever I didn't want to go to court, I'd pretend I was sick or something.
Oh, they just postpone it. I'd rather get it over and done with. It's dragged on long enough.
So why are you grassing on him if you still love him?
I'm not grassing on him. I've been called by prosecution. I've got no bloody choice. I've got to go or I'm in contempt of court.
Right, I'm off to do this job for Dave. I'll see you about one-ish. We'll go through booze and music for reception, eh?
I can't, I'm on a dinner time. Just book out, get a karaoke and a few bottles.
Do you know, sometimes I feel like I'm doing this bloody wedding on my own.
You'll be all right.
Yeah.
Salvation Army, hello.
Hey, answer it properly. It might be some work.
Sorry, I missed that. Someone were bawling down my logo. Who'd you want? Nah, mate, you must have got wrong number.
OK, I'm sorry about that.
All right, bye.
Oh, hiya, I'm just off for a run.
Hiya. God, I had to get out of the house. He's bought one of these word processor things and he hasn't a clue how to use it. Well, you know Eddie and manuals, they just don't go together. I keep hearing this scream from upstairs, so I run up expecting to find that he's electrocuted himself or something, and he's sat there in front of the screen shouting, "You've gone and lost it all again!" I wish I'd gone to work now.
You don't have to go to court, you know. It's not as though you've been called.
Well, I know, but I want to for family and you. I want to be there for you. Besides, it was our house that started this whole thing off. I tell you what, I could come for a run with you.
No. No, it's all right. I just need to clear my head for this afternoon.
OK, whatever. You are all right though, aren't you, Jo?
Yeah, of course. I'll see you.
I hope there isn't going to be a scene.
Look, if you just talk to her while I get our Kelly out the house, that's all you have to do. I know me mum, she won't start if George is there.
I don't know whether we're doing the right thing. I mean, you know, I've got Rita and Teresa coming round at 12 for interviews. I'm up to my eyeballs in work. Maybe we should have just let the Mullen lads pick her up.
Oh, she's my sister, Geraldine. She's leaving home for the first time in her life. I can't just stick her in a van with some strangers. She did ask us to help her.
We are helping her.
I mean, if it wasn't for us, she'd never have met him in the first place.
Oh, right, so it's our fault, is it? Because we let your ex-boss give her a lift home?
All right. Don't you start. It's got to be bad enough with me mother.
Anyway, who'd have thought your Kelly would be interested in a man like Chris?
Why not? He's rich.
Oh, God, Dave, he owns Whitecaps.
Yeah, he's got money. He's funny. And he looks like me dad.
Through. I love you so much. I had to see you. Oh, the thought of never kissing these lips again is killing me.
You mustn't think like that. That's stupid.
No, it's not. I'm being a realist.
I'm not going to walk out that court.
You are! Today the truth's going to come out, Ryan, and everybody's going to be there to hear
Joe.
it. There's going to be no more sneaking about, no more secrets,
Joe.
no more silly telephone calls.
I love you. You're so naive.
I'm not. I've thought it all through. They have to prove that you stole that van, and they can't because you didn't.
Yeah, it's my word against yours, your brother's, eh? I know I'd believe.
I'm just going to tell the truth.
And what's that?
That I gave you the money to go out and get a van, and you went out and got it.
But how did I get it?
But you bought it. Like you said, you got it cheap.
But that's the problem, innit? Me saying I got it cheap is like me saying I've nicked it.
I don't see how you get that.
Your brothers are going to say I nicked it and all, aren't they?
No, they won't, because they'd be lying, and my brothers aren't liars.
They want me out the way, don't they? They want to see me go down. I wouldn't mind, but I bloody did it for them in the first place.
Oh, it's all right, my dad's sticking up for her, you know, because he's well past it. But me and Shaz, we're just starting out, you know.
Yeah, well, you're lucky. I ain't even starting out. Hold on, you've just passed them.
It's not that I don't like the man. I haven't even met him.
Well, maybe if you did, you might feel differently.
David, he's old enough to be a father.
And if you can just walk out and wife and kids like that.
They're not kids, Mum. They're grown women.
Heidi's 28 and Lella's... And what do they think of their father running off for someone younger than them?
He's not running off, Mum. The marriage wasn't working. I mean, him and Sheila have split up twice before this.
So you mean he could leave Aunt Kelly and go back to his wife then?
Well, what I meant was, he's not in... That'll be the Mullins, yeah?
We were wondering whether or not to have a party for George's first birthday.
Oh.
Morning. I see Mafia's arrived then.
Rick.
Oh, it's all right. Well, if we'd known you were going to be here, we needn't have bothered coming.
It's got nothing to do with me as all this.
I bet that's what you said to Diane. I'd like to hear her side of the story.
Yeah, wouldn't you just? Oh, don't worry, Mother. I won't be here above a week. Morning, brother.
What the bloody hell's he doing here?
Nice, isn't he?
I don't know what's got into you two. Your brother's just been thrown out of his digs. Got behind with his rent.
Yeah, all right. There's no need to tell the world and his wife all my business.
I'm ready.
Where's all your stuff then?
There's just 2 suitcases at top of the stairs and my bike's in garden shed.
Oh, you could have got that in the Land Rover. I thought you said
She's
there was...
not taken bedroom furniture. We bought that.
Right, I'll get cases then, shall I?
It's all right then, Mum.
If it don't work out, you can always come home.
She never said that to me.
I'm so bloody stupid I deserve to go down. Oldest trick in the book and I fell for it. Should have twigged when he said that he didn't have documents on him.
But I thought you said he told you he'd send them on.
Like some dozy pillock, I believed him.
It's not a crime to believe in somebody.
What crap about him having twins. He's just saying that so I'll think he's some sort of family man. Sirens should have been going off in my head. Instead, I'm just stood there, I'm thinking, no, it's Joe's money. The van's in good nick, it's cheap, it's going to run forever.
That's exactly what you've got to say when you stand up in court. You've got to let them know you did it for my family and let them hear it with their own ears.
Well, you think they'll believe me?
Yeah, of course they will. You'd be on oath, you'd have sworn on the Holy Bible. You can't lie.
Well, life's so simple for you, Joe. Wish you were up there defending me. Get off scot-free, wouldn't I? You know what the sad thing is? I was going to take you with me to buy that van. Then I thought, no, I'll surprise her. If you would have come with me, you'd have been my witness, wouldn't you? Come on, let's get back.
we've got to do is get on the stand and nail the bastard.
But what if I get muddled up? I've seen it on telly, they try and trick you into saying things.
Yeah, well, if in doubt, just keep your gob shut. All I've got to do is tell the truth. Now, did you ask Caroline about band playing outside registered office?
No, because I'll have to play. Otherwise, we won't have a proper horn section, it'll sound crap. Which means I'll have to wear my uniform to your wedding. Tell you what, it's posh round here.
So how long's our Rick been at me mum's then?
Turned up last week. Keeps ringing Diane, but she just puts the phone down on him. He won't tell me and my man why they split up. Do you know?
Does George want his drink? His cup's in the bag there.
And Diane's horrible with me every time I try and talk to her. I don't know if it's because I'm family or if it's because I'm in reserves now. You know, I was playing for Castlefield Girls before she ever started playing for Blues, wasn't I, Dave?
Yeah, I don't think it's that, Kelly.
Seems like family's fallen to bits since my dad died. Anyway, we're glad in a way when Rick came home. Got my mum off my back, gave her something else to think of. I think I'll send her some flowers from me and Chris.
I think it'd be nice if they came off you, Kelly.
I think Teresa sometimes forgets that I'm the one that scored goal that got us promoted. So if anyone's got a right to be at interviews, it's... Oh, bloody hell.
French or Italian for lunch?
Piss off.
Greek? Chinese?
I'll see you later, Sonia. If I'm not back, cover for me, will you?
Oh, we could go into the country and have a picnic. You know, I used to like picnics.
What I'd like...
Just say the word.
...is you to drop dead.
No, that's not very nice.
You're not a very nice person.
Where are you going?
Shaggy 6-foot prick.
Oh, aye. And where are you going to find one of them?
Not in your trousers.
You always said I were big.
Yeah, well, I lied.
Bloody hell, Kelly, how much did this cost him?
Don't know. Chris did it, or I've been happy with the flat. I just want to be with him. I know you all think it's not going to work out.
Oh, no, I
but
do.
It is. I just can't believe he's not here. He said he'd be here by 10 o'clock. It's 12:05.
Oh, my God, I've got to go. Listen, Teresa and Rita are going to be at the garage. What are we going to do?
Well, I'm going to wait here till Chris comes. We'll get a cab back.
All right.
No, we'll be fine.
Are you sure?
I'm sorry we're late. Are you all right?
You won't come.
This is my daughter, Heidi. Heidi, this is Kelly.
Hiya. Will you bring my cases in for my dad's car, please?
Heidi? This is Dave, Kelly's brother. We'll get those later, love. Look, I'm really sorry about this. I had to bring her. She was very upset.
What have you done to your head?
Low-flying candelabra. Sheila doing her drama queen routine. As if she gave the that.
She knew you were leaving today.
Hey, thanks for this, Dave. I'd invite you in, only we haven't even got a kettle, so...
It's no problem, mate.
I'll get the door.
See ya, kid. You'll be all right.
Oh, listen, you know there's a drink tonight at the Cassie Arms, don't you, Kelly, to introduce the new coach?
I think we're going to be a bit busy tonight, Geraldine.
All right. Well, I just thought you should know. See you then.
See ya.
Right, lads, can you move your van? I'm in a bit of a hurry.
God, I hope it don't drag on all afternoon. Well, I'm supposed to be to lecture at 3, so...
Yeah, and I want to call home before I go to court. Say to Art Eddie. He's going to London for a week. I'm really going to miss him. It's hard when you're trying for a baby.
Oh, thinking of getting a quickie in?
No. Just want to check he's got everything. He always leaves something behind.
It must cost you to pack it up, train fares and...
No, they pay for everything, hotel, the lot.
Bloody hell, they must really want him down there. Last time I stayed in a hotel was when me and John got married. Went to Bournemouth for a week. Night out to do me now.
Well, you're out tonight, Cassie Arms, Toast new coach.
Can't Teresa, skinned.
Who asked you to pay?
Sorry I'm late. We had a lot on this morning. Where are we all sitting?
Anywhere you like.
Everything all right?
Not bad, considering.
Oh, the whole family's going to turn up, are they?
Yep. let's not get into all that. Let's just do the job we're here for.
What are you all doing here? I happen to be a senior member of this team, if you don't mind. I'm as much right to be here as you lot. Right, so who's first?
Oh, Des. Oh, you like him. Bitch. Bitch!
I'll just put it across there. Dad, he's trampling on the flowers. Go tell him. No, it's all right. They're only weeds. I'm going to dig it all over at weekend.
No, you won't. We'll get a gardener to do that. It's going to be hard enough sorting the house out.
Well, if nobody else is going to tell him, I will. Chris.
What?
Chris.
What? Oh, look, it's just her way of dealing with things. Look, you should have seen what she was like this morning.
Yeah, well, it's been difficult for all of us. I think I'll pop back and see my man tonight.
Oh, come on, Kelly. This was going to be our first night together.
We're not together, though, are we?
So, what's your basic philosophy on team coaching then? Training session, ball skills, running?
All of them. There's nothing I like better than hearing women heavy breathing.
It's a joke. He's making a joke.
Excuse me.
What do you think about women in general?
Yeah, I love them. I mean, viva the difference, I say.
What do you mean he hasn't come back?
Well, I'm here to learn. I mean, I've got an open mind. But you tell me.
I'll ring him on
What do
his
you
mobile.
think about women?
Well, we know, because we are them. But we're interested in what you think.
Families. Who'd have them?
Is this some sort of trick question?
Right, Tess? That was marvellous, that young man. That was brilliant. OK, I'll be in touch, eh? Don't you worry. Give all my love to Anita. Well, that's sold it for me.
Not while I breathe. He didn't know his house from his elbow.
He was a complete wanker, Jim.
Sometimes I wish I had got on that bus and we'd be a million miles from here.
Yeah, but you were right. We've been running away, wouldn't we? Couldn't do that to you. You deserve better.
All I want is to be with you.
And your family need him, don't you?
Yeah, but it's different. I couldn't love anyone more than I love you.
You could.
I couldn't.
Yeah, well, you might have to if we go down this afternoon.
Do you think that'd make a difference? Oh, if you think I'm that shallow, you don't know me.
I do know you.
Listen to me, Ryan. You were the first lad I loved, and you'll be the last. I'd do anything for you. I'd lay down and die for you. And if there's one thing I know for certain, is that I'll never, ever feel this again for anyone. And if they lock you up for 100 years, I still would be stood there waiting for you when you come out of prison doors. So don't tell me that I could love anyone more than I love you, because you're wrong.
No, don't say. What do you think that does to me? Eh? I can't let you throw away your life, can I? If I go down, what future's there for me? Nothing. I won't be able to find a job anywhere. Who's going to employ me when I've been down twice? Finished. I'm washed up. I couldn't get a mortgage. I couldn't have kids. I couldn't do it to you, Joe. I can't deny you that. If I go down this afternoon, then it's over between me and you. I don't want you visiting me inside. You don't know what it's like. I do.
What are you talking about?
I've got to love you enough to let you go.
Don't say that!
Joe, it will kill me, believe me, but once I'm inside that cell, I'm dead already. Some people can handle prison, right? I can't. You've got your whole life ahead of you. You'll meet someone, you'll have kids.
I won't!
Right, you've done nothing wrong, you deserve to be happy.
You don't mean that. Say you don't mean it. Please.
Now, just remember, you're not the guilty one.
Said she was going for a run.
Now then, stand up straight, don't slouch, and look them straight in the eye. Have you got your hanky?
There's been no reported accidents.
Oh, I thank the Lord for that. Well, where the heck is she? Have you found out Teresa?
I caught Eddie just as he was leaving. Joe? Is that you, Joe? Joe, you all right, though? Can I come in? What is it, my darling?
Oh, Dad. I can't bear it. I can't. I can't go. I can't stand up and say things about him.
I know, love. I know how difficult it must be for you. But it'll be all right once you're there, you'll see. You'll take one look at your brothers' faces and you'll know you're doing the right thing.
You don't understand, Dad. I can't
You won't
go.
be on your own, love. We'll all be there, together. All the family supporting you.
But you don't know what it means, Dad. You don't know what'll happen to me.
I do, love. I know more than you think. I know you still feel for the lad. I know you've probably come from just seeing him. I'm not completely stupid, you know. But he's not right for you, Joe. He lives by a different set of rules, by a different set of values. And that wouldn't make you happy, my darling girl. That wouldn't make you happy at all. Oh, I love you so much. I just can't put it into words. Sometimes I just look at your bonny face and my heart just soars. And your mother loves you, and Teresa, and Luke, and Matthew, we all love you. And when it comes down to it, that's what really matters, isn't it? That's what you can rely on. We'll always be there for you.
Francine, will you stop phoning me?
So, why did you leave the army?
Yeah, we're on the last one now.
I'd had enough.
Half an hour, that's all.
I think that when I joined up, it was an easy option for me.
Yes, you can run the bath for me if you want.
I was sort of running away, if you like. I suppose I thought it was time to turn and face the lion.
When did he come
I don't understand what lion. Nobody mentioned a lion.
Oh, sorry, it's myself. Anyway, I applied for a job at the South Yorkshire Fire Service, because this is where my heart is. And
No.
I got it.
What do you mean, no?
But apart from
Where's
work,
you
there's
been
not
for
really
10
much
bloody
else in my life at the moment. I've kind of lost touch with a lot of my friends outside the army.
So, why do you want to coach a women's football team?
I think they play a better game. I mean, they're not as fast as men, obviously, but their ball skills are fantastic. And, you know, I enjoy the company.
Right, thanks, son. We'll be in touch.
Can you just hang around outside for a bit?
Yeah, I think we're just ready to make a decision, aren't we?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, don't you want to think about it?
No, thank you. We've thought.
Moving on, nothing can stop me. Oh, you are so lovely. Have you got a collar on? Oh. Where have you come from, my little sweetheart? How did you get in?
Estate agent very kindly opened the door.
What the friggin' hell are you doing here?
Now then, Diane. Shouldn't we talk first?
It's like she's blaming us for what he's done. He's nearly damn well ruined this family.
You got me diet cam, Bob?
What? Well, you only just took one before we left home.
I know. Need another one. Thanks.
And who do you think's paying back all that money to them poor people that he conned? Who? Not him, that's for sure. Ah, Joe, that's who. Teresa told me her neighbour got a cheque signed by her. Oh, no doubt from money left her by your pal, George Webb.
He's not my pal anymore, Mary.
No, well, he couldn't be now, could he? He's dead.
Well, even if he were alive, he still wouldn't be. And if I had known he was messing about with our Teresa, so help me, I'd have knocked 7 lumps of shit out of the man.
Mum!
Oh, well, let it drop now.
I'm sorry I'm late. I got held up in traffic. Where is she?
Oh, she's in a sulk. Your dad tried talking to her, but she's got one of her funny heads on. She wanted to walk here on her own.
Hey, yo. Look what Sue's just spewed up.
Now, behave yourself. I don't want any shenanigans. Look at the state of her. You'd think she was going to a wedding.
Why is it the poor always look poor, no matter what they wear?
All right.
Did you ever see such a set of gargoyles? It's enough to frighten the patrons. Smile, Ryan. Don't let them see you bothered.
I'm not.
My dad says there's a reporter from Evening News in court, which means it'll be in tonight's paper. Stay up. This one we wait.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
This is Mr. Ryan Pratt, sir. He's charged with handling a stolen vehicle.
Carry on.
Mr. Pratt, you are charged that knowing or believing that a Nissan truck valued at £3,000 had been stolen, you dishonestly received said truck. Do you plead guilty or not guilty?
Not guilty, sir.
And I'm Claudia Rogers.
Sit down, Mr. Pratt.
Will you give over? You're making me seasick.
I can't help it. You don't know what I have to go through.
Luke Mullen,
What?
you're wanted in the courtroom.
Hey? We've only just got here.
Go on, Lou, you'll be all right. Just tell it how it was. Get that Pratt sent down. Go on, mate. Off you go. I can't go through with this.
Just for the record, he didn't nick that van and he didn't get anyone to nick it for him, right?
Eh? You're getting me all mixed up now. I need toilet.
So, how much time elapsed between the decision to get the truck and the defendant turning up with it?
We never said we wanted a van. It went out to do with us. Our George, that's my sister, she asked us if we wanted to go into business with him because he'd been to building school for 2 years and that. So we could get our Teresa, Teresa's my other sister, so we could get our house done up on cheap, because it was sinking.
And then next thing we knew, there he was, with Van.
I wish he'd slow down. I can hardly keep track.
He has to get it all in, Mary.
Did he give you any explanation of where the van had come from?
Well, no, he just said it was going to have Pratt and Mullen painted outside. But I reckon he nicked it.
With all due respect,
Excuse me, he shouldn't be allowed to say things like that.
This is not a playground, neither is it a free-for-all. Now, any more interruptions and I'll clear the public gallery.
Quite right, too. Let's put her in her place.
Could you just answer the questions, Mr. Mullen, and refrain from offering an opinion?
Sorry, sir, but he's a lying bastard. I just know it.
Did you hear what I said, Mr. Mullen? Read my lips.
See, give them enough rope.
Speak only when spoken to, and answer only questions that are asked.
I don't understand. What did he say wrong?
Your witness.
No questions.
Well, is that it then?
Did he say how much he paid for the van?
I think he said he got it cheap.
You think, or you know?
I know.
Did he tell you how cheap?
He might have done, I can't remember. But anyway, it wouldn't have made much difference because we've never bought a van before. Because my dad bought last one and that conked out.
That's right. He's doing well.
And did he tell you where he got the money from to buy the van?
No, but I thought he's a Pratt. You know, they've got money. His dad drives a Jag.
What's that got to do with it?
Our Joe said that he wanted to buy into business, so I thought it's only fair that he coughed up for a van.
And all that happened fairly quickly, did it?
Yeah, it seemed like he'd already got the van lined up.
Really? And did you ask to see any documents? MOT certificate or proof of purchase?
No, because the first thing he said was that they were being sent on.
Yeah, in post. So, Your Honour.
Yeah, that's right, in post. I suppose we were a bit stupid, really. But, you know, we never thought. Well, you don't, do you? We were just so pleased to be back in business.
And are you still in business?
No, no chance. You can't even mention the name Mullen round where we live. Well, everyone thinks that we cocked it up. He told us he knew about building, but that were a load of rubbish. We just poured concrete down into cellars and shoved a few iron pegs into walls and charged him $9 grand. And he got all deposits.
This is all irrelevant to the case.
Very relevant background to the case.
So basically we were conned, just like all our Teresa's neighbours were. So now every time we need a van, we've got to hire one, which means we're skinned.
Your witness?
Well, of course they've got to hire one. They never had one in the first place.
Joanna Mullen.
I swear by Almighty God to tell the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth.
So help me God, as if she'd do anything else.
You don't have to look so frightened, Joanna. We just want to establish a few facts.
Right.
Now, in your statement, you say that you gave Mr. Pratt the money to buy a van. Is that correct?
Yes, that's right.
How much exactly did you give him?
£10,000, but that was to buy everything he needed to set up the business.
I see. And are you in the habit of giving people thousands of pounds?
No, but I just got this money from an insurance policy someone had taken out for me, and I didn't need any money at the time. And my sister Teresa had all these problems with her house, and my dad had been poorly, and business was slack, so it were a way of helping family. It was a way of giving them money without giving it to them, if you see what I mean.
I think I understand. And Mr. Pratt kindly suggested that he could sort it all out for you, did he?
Yes, sort of. Well, to be honest, I asked him.
But presumably he was reasonably happy to take the money anyway.
Your Worship, my friend is leading the witness.
No, I don't mind answering. The truth is, I had to talk him into it. He knew I was doing it for them. He only took the money from me because he knows I know nothing about vans. Anyway, he said he'd give me all the money back.
How was he supposed to do that when he'd spent the money on buying the van?
No, what I meant to say, he'd give him back the money after.
I'm confused. Is that what you meant to say, or what Mr. Pratt meant to say?
No, what I meant to say, he said, is when they'd made their money, when they'd made some profit, he'd give me the money back.
You mean after he got all the deposits from your sister's neighbours?
He only took the deposits to buy building materials to do up the houses with.
But you said you'd given him enough money to buy all the materials.
I don't know. I'm getting mixed up now.
Did Mr. Pratt tell you exactly how much the van cost?
I can't remember.
Surely he must have told you, seeing as you were the one buying it.
Yeah, he did. I remember now. He said he got it cheap off a mate.
Thank you, Miss Mullen. No further questions.
No, he didn't say that. I'm making it up. I lied. I went with him to buy the van. He said I hadn't to tell anyone because he didn't want me getting mixed up in it. But I am mixed up in it. I'm sorry, Ryan. I'm sorry.
That is a complete load of bollocks.
You can't have been with him because you were with us.
You'll find yourself in the cells, young
I wasn't,
man,
not when we
carry on.
bought the van. I said it was a surprise so we could surprise you.
You do realise you're on oath, Miss Mullen?
I'm telling the truth.
Can we just establish your relationship with the defendant, Miss Mullen?
He was my boyfriend.
Does that mean you had a sexual relationship with him?
I don't see what that has got to do with it.
Just answer the question, please, Miss Mullen.
Yes, we had sex, but it don't mean I'd lie for him.
She's bloody lying now.
You see how they talk about their own flesh and blood? How can you believe a word they say?
This is my last and final warning.
I've only lied because I've been frightened to tell the truth. Well, you can see what they're like. I didn't know what to do. I've been torn between my family and telling the truth. I have. My family mean everything to me.
Yeah, right.
Shut up, Luke.
Remove that man from the court.
And I wouldn't say this if it wasn't true. But I went with him to the car park. I saw the man he bought it off. He seemed nice, the sort you can trust. He said his wife had twins and he needed the money. I saw Ryan give him the money. I swear he'd never seen him in his life before, and neither had I. Please, don't hurt him, please.
Come on.
All I can say is, if you find Ryan guilty, then you have to find me guilty too. We were just too trusting, that's all. He didn't steal that van. Please believe me. He bought it in good faith. We bought it together.
Bastard. I'll rip his bloody head off.
There's a seat, Mary.
Why did she say that, Jimmy? Why?
I don't know, love. I think our Joe must have gone off her head.
I'm going to kill him.
She's betrayed her family. She's betrayed the Almighty. Oh, Lord, forgive her. She knows not what she done.
Now, we don't know that, Mother. Maybe she's telling the truth.
Are you completely stupid? Have you got a single brain cell left in that head of yours? He's made her say all that.
Now, don't upset yourself, Mary.
He seems to have some sort of hold over her. But maybe he's hypnotised. He's evil. And now she'll be damned with him. Damned forever.
No, Mary.
What did you say that for? Joe, are you listening to me? You swore on the Bible.
I told the truth.
Having heard Miss Mullins' evidence, the court is unsure how this case is to proceed. Mrs. Fenman, do you have a submission to make?
All right, love. Let's get you home. Luke will call you a taxi. Your mother's not well.
Judith!
Ma'am.
I hope you got your 30 pieces of silver, girl.
What do you go and say that for, Joe? Did he make you? Because if he did, you can tell us.
You know what you've gone and done, don't you? You finishes off good and proper.
Come on, leave
Because
her
if he's not to
alone.
blame, then there's only one person to point finger at, isn't there, eh? And that's us, me and him.
That's right, him and me.
All being papers. We'll never work again.
Never.
You're getting it out of proportion. All I did was...
You lie. You lied.
Joe, I'm innocent. Joe said there was no case to prove. Call me. Are you?
Oh, dear God, will you look at the pair of them?
I love her, Mrs. Mullins. I really love her.
What do you know about love? You're a bloody heathen.
What are we supposed to do now?
You bastard. Next time I see you in the street, pal, you're dead.
Hey, just back off, will you? This hasn't been easy for anyone, especially them two. But I thought we'd all learned a lesson from today.
Yes, we have indeed. We've learnt that our son is innocent.
Innocence?
She's barking mad.
But I suppose an apology would be too much to expect.
I would rather suck shite than apologise to that wanker.
Were they born vulgar, Jim, or did life make them like that?
Francine, let's just get the lad home, eh?
Don't. I'm ashamed of you, Joanna Mullen. Dear me, ashamed. I'll never forgive you for the rest of my life. For the shame you brought on this family.
Oh, honestly.
And you're not welcome in our home anymore.
Well, that's fine, because you can come and live at our house, can't you, Jim?
Look, Matthew.
Sorry to hear things didn't go well, lads. Can I get you a drink? No, Teresa's paying.
No, it's all right. We'll get us on, sir. Well, I suppose it's not all bad, because it means Shazza can move out of Teresa's old bedroom and into Joe's room. And I can move into our Teresa's old room, which means you can have a room to your son.
But what happens next week when you get married?
Shazza moves into my room, that's what.
Why don't we just all stay where we are till after the wedding?
Because I can't stand you up farting all night, that's why.
Who's fighting all night?
Hey, where you been?
Getting me belly button pierced.
I'm marrying a nutcase.
Get us a pint.
Sorry, Scott, we're usually good at things like this.
It's all right. No, I'd rather meet you in smaller groups. Gives me a chance to get to know you better. I'm just chuffed you picked me, to be honest.
Well, Shaz is here now. You wait till you meet her, she'll blow your brains. Hey, I wonder where Diane is. She was great in interview. Do you think something's up?
Maybe we should give her a ring.
She won't answer. Alric's been trying to get hold of her for the best part of a week.
Well, I suppose you've got half the team here.
Yeah, it was short notice. I had to cancel the going to see a flat tonight.
Are you thinking of moving?
I'm thinking of finding somewhere to live. I'm staying in a B&B at the moment. It's costing me a fortune.
Well, I've got a spare room if you're stuck.
Thanks, I might just take you up on that.
Right, well, to Scott, our new coach.
Cheers, Scott.
Cheers, Scott.
Nice to meet you. Cheers.
Cheers.
Bloody hell. Don't wait for me, will you?
How you doing, Shah?
What are you doing here?
Another northern sky, another motorway ride, another day like this. Whatever will be, and we will be in